Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here. Hopefully, you guys are having a pretty good weekend. Anyway, didn't do a video yesterday, but if you guys saw Friday, I told you guys I was going to do one for Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, here on Sunday. So as normal, hopefully, you guys all did very well. It was a very, very, very high score in main slate, but we finished well. So anyway, this was for Saturday. Slate scored a 238.4. As you see here, just put it in double ups and 50-50s like I've been doing. Put in 191, doubled up 363, so definitely not too shabby. This was DraftKings as well for Saturday slate, double up there. Only put in 100 and went to 200, so 100 doubled up there. For that was for Saturday, and this was for the Friday slate. Like I said, didn't do a video Friday Saturday, so here is Friday's results. I put in almost the same amount of money and won about the same. So that was a 168 there and clearly won easily. So, yeah, that is two straight wins. DraftKings on Friday literally lost by one fantasy point, which is really annoying. But, it happens. Just 1 point. So, but, yeah, three out of the four lineups that I've posted for premium have won. So, we'd love to have you guys come join us. Like I said, it's only $10 a week. I mean, if you play double ups and 50-50s, when you follow what I say, with my lineups, you're going to profit. You should profit relatively well. So $10, like I said, you can't really go wrong with that. You guys are seeing I'm only putting 100 to $200 and doubling up every single day. So we'd love to have you guys come join us. $10 a week for FanDuel and $10 a week separately for DraftKings. So yeah, come sign up. And as normal, you will need a Slack. That is where we post our lineups. So yeah, message us on Twitter to get in. Or Twitter will be in the comment section below. It's a little late. I'm a little tired, but yeah, Twitter will be in the comment section. Just message us. Hey, want to get in, and we'll get you in for the Sunday slate. So we'd love to have you guys come join us. So that is mostly it for the recap. Like I said, hopefully you guys are doing good as well. And let's get into it here. We have I think a 10-game slate here for FanDuel. We got a couple rain games. As normal, I haven't looked at the rain yet, so I don't know how bad it is. So as normal, just keep in mind when you guys are picking your stuff. As I said, check out Roto Grinders. They have good stuff for weather. So, but yeah, 10 of them. Early slate. Well, early for me because we're used to the 7 o'clock Eastern time lock. So, yeah, let's go look at it. We got Houston Red Sox a 9 total, 9.5 with a Cincinnati, 11.5, which everyone's going to have this one. Texas and St. Louis, 9.5 with White Sox, Blue Jays, a 10 with Detroit and Oakland. So we got some pretty high totals. Should be another high scoring game out there. So we will have to see. So that's kind of what I am looking at there. So yeah, let's go look at some of the guys that I am looking at. So top pitchers here for today is Syndergaard for sure versus Miami. So yeah, like I said, let's try it again here. DeGrom got rocked, so let's try number 2. As you all know, DeGrom just got annihilated. Fortunately, I went Scherzer. He still didn't do the greatest, but he had 37 fantasy points. I mentioned him, put him in there in kind of a one-off from DeGrom just in case DeGrom sucked, and he did, and it paid off. So, yeah, anyway, Syndergaard, hopefully a different story in this one. K per 9 versus right-handed bats is 10. Miami has anywhere from 7 to 8 right-handed bats in their lineup, so hopefully that helps out a lot. He doesn't strike out a lot of lefties, even though he hasn't really faced a lot. So I do like Syndergaard. Everyone's probably going to have the dude just because he's facing Miami. So definitely keep that in mind. So definitely for sure, cash game, my number 1 pitcher. All right, moving on, we got Chris Sale for Houston. You can use him in cash games. I think he'll be at lower ownership for sure, just because he's facing Houston. The dude has been hot, but man, is it risky though. For me, I'm going GPP for him. Kind of like with Scherzer, a one-off from the main pitcher there. Anyway, like I said, Sale's been hot, but also it's been a Houston 10-game winning streak. So hopefully Sale does half decent in this one. We'll have to see. He'll still probably get 7 to 9 strikeouts, but as you see, they'll probably still give up 2 to 3. Maybe even 4 runs, hopefully not too many on him, but he should strike out a ton. So should still maybe get you about 47 to 50 in this one if he gets roughed up. So I still don't mind Sale if you want to go that way. But for sure, Syndergaard is the safer pick. My next pick is Jared Eichhoff versus Colorado. High K upside here, about 8 to 9 strikeouts. Only bad thing though is the wind is blowing out. Not too bad, about 5 to 6 miles an hour, but I don't think it should affect him. As will be known, Colorado is one of those teams that can hit or they can completely suck, and they do strike out a lot. And I don't think Eichhoff will be too popular. The dude, for me personally, is way too cheap. $8,200. Had a rough one last time out, but look at he's been doing pretty good. 49, had a bad one against Washington, 33, and then 46. Like I said, I don't mind him at all. I think he should have a pretty good game in this one. So Eichhoff for sure, one of my favorite mid-range guys. I forgot to mention Hyun-Jin Ryu. I don't mind him. He's expensive, but if you guys can get him in there, I don't mind it. Like I said, I didn't look at the rain in Cincinnati, so just definitely check. Keep an eye on that if you're playing Ryu. But for sure, I do like Eichhoff as my cheaper mid-range guy if you're stacking up on some of the stacks here today, which there's a ton of them. So moving on to the stacks, I just named a couple of them. The popular stack will be St. Louis versus Smiley. As we know, Smiley an ERA almost at 7, just not doing it. They are in Texas. As we know, good place to hit, one of the best places to hit in baseball. Favorite play is Martinez, Ozuna, DeJong, Goldschmidt. I mean, all those guys should be in your lineup. You can get some of the cheaper guys if you want. Harrison Bader might be in there. Like I said, you'll just have to see Molina. He's not cheap, but you can look at him on DK. So, yeah, for sure, love a St. Louis stack. And like I said, hopefully you guys they're not cheap, but hopefully you guys have most of those guys in your lineup. All right, second favorite stack is Philly versus Freeland. Another guy struggling this year with an ERA over 5.5. Favorite plays, he is a lefty, so I do like Segura and Hoskins. Harper lefty on lefty, but I do not mind him. And also we have JT Realmuto. You can use him on FanDuel, but also a really good pick for catcher on DraftKings. So both these stacks, I love a lot of them. So maybe in one of your lineups, just put Eichhoff and stick a couple of these guys from the top 2 stacks, as many as you can, and see how it goes in one of your lineups. And last but not least, this is my kind of my value stack. It's one of those stacks that either can suck or go off. As I mentioned, kind of like Toronto, terrible team, but sometimes when they're in good situations, they can go off. They went off the other night, for 10 or 12 runs on that Friday video, I think. So, like I said, Ramirez, that's who they're facing for Baltimore. Another one of those guys, not the greatest guy out there. So, a little more riskier just because Cleveland could suck. But like I said, they do have some guys that can hit, as we know. Lindor, Ramirez, Santana, and Kippens. They all can hit. It just, are we going to get the good Cleveland or the bad Cleveland? That's the only thing to worry about. So that is mostly it. Maybe a couple Oakland guys, depending on this weather here. Soto just got annihilated his last time out against Houston, so I don't even know why this dude's in the majors. This guy is, like I said, for sure a AAA arm. And, Oakland's not as good as we know as Houston, but still they can hit lefties really well. So Chapman, Davis, Piscotty, your normal guys, Marcus Semien, all those guys are very good stacks. Very good options. So like I said, I forgot to mention Oakland, but I would definitely put them ahead of Cleveland. So probably tied with Philly as my favorite stack. So for sure, those 3 stacks, and I think you should be good to go. So that is mostly it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And like I said, we'd love to have you guys come join us for premium. Like I said, 2 straight days with W's coming back from the break. So we'll love to have you guys come join us. Like I said, $10 a week, very cheap. Hopefully you guys can afford it and come join. Like I said, play double ups and 50-50s, and you guys will should make your money back easily in one night. It's only $10. So to get in on it, check out our Twitter in the comment section. Message us, and we'll get you all set up. All right, guys, that is it. Hopefully you guys have a good Sunday. We'll see you guys a little bit later.